My dear friends, I hope this finds you well. In the lead up to Purim, I've been approached by many parents who are concerned about the mitzvah of drinking on Purim and the sort of messages that we're sending out to our children, especially our teenagers. And they have every right to be concerned. This is a strange mitzvah, and I thought it would be wise to take a couple moments to think about what the mitzvah is all about and what it's not all about. Now, the Gemara in Megillah states quite succinctly, Chayev inish levesume befuraya ad lo yada ben ar haman levorach Mordechai. An individual is obligated to become intoxicated, levesume, to become intoxicated on Purim, so much so that they can no longer tell the difference between cursed is Haman and blessed is Mordechai. And it seems to be quite a significant level of intoxication that you can't even tell the difference between good and evil. And we have a wide range of commentaries who discuss what it actually means. You have, for example, the Shulchan Aruch, Rav Yosef Kara, who just takes those words as they are. He plops those words right into the Shulchan Aruch, and he says that a person should get drunk. On the other hand, you have the Rambam. The Rambam says a person should drink a little bit more than they're used to and then go to sleep. And because when we are asleep, we can no longer tell the difference. And you have within that range various different commentaries who try to understand what this mitzvah is. And I think it's important for us to try to understand what it's all about. What is it teaching us? Now, it's important to preface these words by saying that the Torah does not shy away from the physical world. Our job, our responsibility is actually to take the physical world that we find ourselves in and to elevate it. And that, of course, is true with wine and with alcohol. We see just how central a place wine plays within our religion. We make Kiddush on Pesach night. We have 4 cups of wine. It's a lot of wine. And of course, now on Purim. So we take the wine and we elevate it, but that's what it's about. It's truly about elevation, about taking something and taking its power and using it for the sake of holiness. Drinking on Purim is about harnessing the power that alcohol can have in order to be channeled in to holy things. Unfortunately, so many people miss that. So many people drink on Purim not for holy things, but just to get drunk, or just to take a load off, or just to, they use it as an excuse. Doesn't matter what they look like or how frum they might look, they're using the drunkenness as an excuse to do things that they wouldn't normally be able to do. That's not what it's about. What drinking on Purim is the alcohol that we drink has the ability to melt those walls that often exist between people. It allows us to connect to other human beings. And so if our drinking is done responsibly and in a focused way, and in a way that allows us to share divrei Torah and to share words from our heart and to sing songs, that is the mitzvah of the day. However, if when we drink on Purim, it's going to impact the relationships around us in a negative way, and how many, marital issues are caused on Purim because of the drinking, if that's what it is, that's missing the point. Not only is it not a fulfillment of the mitzvah of Purim, but rather it becomes a great sin. And we need to be very, very clear about that. And we need to be especially careful when we're talking about young adults and teenagers especially. I actually think, and though this might be a controversial statement, I think it can be a powerful statement a powerful lesson for our teenagers to see individuals who are taking alcohol and using it in a holy way. How many images, whether on television or of their friends or the parties that they go to, how many images do they receive of people drinking alcohol just to get smashed and to get lightheaded and to, lose a bit of inhibition? They see drinking. It's in the world, right? But how many times do they see people using alcohol in a way that is holy? That is holy. Now, in order to use drink in a holy way, it requires tremendous self-awareness. We need to know ourselves. We need to be in tune with our motives and understanding why it is that we are doing what we are doing. But if we have self awareness and we drink with good friends and we're doing so in a focused way that allows us to connect to other people, we're fulfilling a mitzvah. And I think also we are sharing with our young adults, with teenagers, a message of how we engage the world. We take the physical world and we elevate it. That's a fine line. That's a dangerous path if we don't do it right. But I think that is what it's all about. And so I want to bless, on behalf of my whole family, I want to bless all of you, all of us, regardless of how we choose to drink on Purim, whether it's a little bit or a lot or not at all. As the Ramah says, it should all be done for the sake of heaven, for the right reasons. It should be done in a way that allows us to connect to other human beings, to give of our time and of our resources with greater generosity, to bring our families close together, to create peace within our families, to create peace within our community, and to create peace within Am Yisrael. And please God, that is what we should see this year on Purim. And with that, I wish you a Purim Sameach and a Shabbat Shalom.